Uh,
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
it's a
I
beautiful
lived there until
sky.
I was 11,
Oh.
but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Oh.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral. In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be
Voice
enough
crack.
to bring me back.
Nice. Wait, which way do I go? Down here? Because the house is right there. Which way do I go? I'm scared. Guess I'll just go this way.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Ooh. Oh my god, is that a horse? No, that's a deer. Hey there. Hey there. Why would horses just be frolicking around? I should have known that it was a deer.
Even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
So,
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
giant house. Like, giant. It looks like it could tip over at any moment. Like, this part looks normal,
As
then
a child,
they
the
attach
house
that.
made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Because there's no locks. Look, I can just... Oh, yeah! Never mind. I have to go through the door. Because it was leading me to there. Am I allowed to go in? Sound design's pretty cool. This game. Like, how do I get in? If you didn't read the title card, this is what remains of Edith Finch. How do I get in? Do I have to go around back? You're 17, you can fit through a
Prying
dog
through the
hole?
doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Well, it still seems pretty easy. I don't know. My mom's watching TV in the other room, so I don't know if this piano is in... I think it's part of the game. Hi. Go give that to Mom.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
It's cool.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home. The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Isn't that what happened? Because like I read the description and it says that Edith is the only one that survived. There's like...
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just Too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth.
That's like really unnerving.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Just break the glass. What's down there? What's down there? Let's see. No. Can I go upstairs? That's a lot of books.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Do you have to? Do you have to? Really? Here, hold on. Hopefully that's a little bit better. There might be some background noise. Why don't you seal up all the bedrooms? Like, even especially yours. Guess we'll find. Oh, I do not like that. I don't like paintings of people.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
I
I
don't-
think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
I don't like paintings of people. They creep me out. Everything creeps me out. Hey, this rug. This rug. No. Anything up here? No.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Ooh.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Whoa.
Now it was
That-
time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Is there a baby in here?
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
Oh. 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 Hold on, I want to read this. Is this their family branch? Not tree. It doesn't look like a tree. It's like Walter survived. Oh no, Don survived the longest. Yeah. So Edith is the only one that's still alive. That's so
But
sad.
I had no idea what was behind that door.
Is she goth? Because look at her clothes. She looks like a
Just like I
stereotypical
had no
goth
idea.
girl. And if you look at this, sorry, like I'm not saying she is. I'm
This was
saying
gonna
that
lead.
this is what the game developers probably thought goth looked like. That's nice.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here. Before my mom sealed the doors.
Yeah. Can I shut
I
this
grew
door?
up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
How do you do this? Do you just like dilate your pupils? I don't know. How you do that?
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Where's the gerbil? Oh, is that the gerbil? No. Okay, that's a pipe, thank God. Where's the gerbil? Where's the gerbil? What year is it? Is it 2017? Because that's the game that's the time this game was released. 1947. What could that be? I don't like that. I don't like that. Stay away, Mr. Owl. Okay, is that it? No, I have to find something.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner.
Ooh.
I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Now I'm playing as Molly, right? Right? 'Cause that door says Molly, yeah. So I'm gonna go.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Oh God, that's nasty. Where's your gerbil? You just ate that entire stick. You're gonna get diarrhea. Jesus.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
That's what happens when you're 6 and you go trick-or-treating.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
What's she hiding? She locks your door from the outside? That is... I've heard of overprotective parents, but that's like a whole different level. Oh my God, there's my goldfish.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Jeez, you are messed up. First you eat gerbil food, now you're gonna eat fish. Not fish food, just you're gonna eat an actual fish. Wow. Dude, is that like a special ability this family has? Like, is that why they all got killed? Because they have a special ability that lets them dilate their pupils by will? So, I guess just drink out of the toilet. I mean, considering I'll eat the toilet paper. I don't know, get some toilet water on the toilet brush and suck that off. Don't eat those are plastic. Don't eat
I ate a
those.
lot of things that night.
Those are plastic, right? Yeah, those are plastic. Don't, oh. Oh, why don't you just,
I kept eating and eating.
that's, no, that's not good. Oh, God, that's not good. Oh, no. Mom, can you call poison control? Why don't you just eat the fucking glass at this point? Dip your hairbrush in the toilet and suck off the water, like I said earlier.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Eat the bird! Eat it! Go get it! Get it! Get the bird!
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
Jeez, she locks her window? Does she
And
don't?
suddenly, I was a cat.
Ah. Gimme.
I tried to
Come
be
here, bird.
quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Get back here, bird. Get back here. Get back here, bird. This is amazing.
Mom and
This-
Dad didn't even look at me.
Hey guys, look at me. I'm a kitty cat. I'm a kitty cat. Okay, how do I get up here? This is parkour. How do I get up here? Okay. I'm missing something. I think I'm missing something. Oh. I keep getting the anxiety that I'm gonna fall. But you just like grapple to each surface, and that's.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Where is it?
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Good. That means more snack for me. Oh man,
Now
that's...
I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
What's up? What's up?
I
You can't run
gobbled
from me.
her up, and suddenly I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
What's going on? Okay, this is weird. Poor little
Imagine
rabbit.
his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
And there's a giant bug in my house. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go kill it.
Rabbit.
Oh, but there's a mama rabbit. It's more important.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. Suddenly, I was a shark.
Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go kill that bug. I lost it. Let's just continue being a shark. Oh no, poor Sharky. Come on, let's go, Sharky. Let's go, Sharky. Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Boardroom. 1947 colorized.
I rolled off a cliff
Oh
and
my-
into the ocean.
Oh, that looks bad.
Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Okay, I'm used to inverted controls. I don't know why it is. Okay, just gotta get used to this. Frick. Dude.
I wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Jesus, this kid's messed up. Maybe this kid grew up to be the person that kills her family.
I grabbed on tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
What am I?
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Come here, birdie. Am I a squid? This is terrifying. Do I have to find a person? Yes.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
This girl's messed up.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
That is...
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And to cross the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
What is it? Let's see. What is this delicious smell? Oh my god, am I in a school?
I got closer and closer.
Oh, I'm back in her room. Am I gonna eat her? Bum, bum, bum.
All of my stomach started growling,
What is it?
and suddenly I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep, but it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
I showered. Okay. Okay.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Alright. Well, is that how she died? How she died? Dude, is that how she died? Man. Alright, so now what? Do I have to look under the bed?
I can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here. This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, She was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't. Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Hey, I have that. So I don't lose my brain cells.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's
I don't
first
think
wife
it's
Kay left
working.
on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
Oh, I thought that was a mirror, and I was like, oh, am I a vampire? So the mirrors are just, there's no mirrors in this game. Sucks. That sucks. That sucks.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Your mom
Edie
seems
knit me a new
nice.
pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones. Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
Wait, no. I want to open this again. Hello, viewer.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Hold on. Thanks, Connor.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Was. Alright.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Oh, so did everybody live in this house? Oh, wait, but I didn't get to play as them. I thought you got to play as each member. I am confusion. Oh, I thought that was a crowbar. Aw, poor birdies.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Well, that's your fault. I'm sorry. Am I supposed to leave? There's a secret in this bathroom.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Holy crap, that's clever. Whoa, how? Oh, are you standing on the ground? Wait, what? That looks really far down. You're like insanely tall.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Cause like from here, that looks really far down. But she must be really tall. I guess.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Fort Calvin. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Should call it Apollo Calvin. This is the most useless staircase I've ever seen. What is it for? Just to jump onto the bed? I mean, if you all lived in this game, then there's no point.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
This is the coolest room. This is the coolest room I've ever seen. I wish I had something like this. My room isn't that big. My room is tiny. It only has room for a bed.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
No swaying him.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sorry, my leg's broken.
Sam, Calvin, dinner's ready.
Too bad. No, you're not. Jump.
But
Jump.
that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Jump. And jump. Why aren't you jumping?
I
Jump.
told him going around was impossible.
Jump. Going around the swing? Oh, I'll show you. It's possible.
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Going around the swing? Like going around the top?
I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up,
Oh, wow.
then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
That is... I would
I think
never
he'd
have the
already made up
balls.
his mind.
I would never have the balls to do this.
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Okay. Oh, God.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
That's scary.
The story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Good thing you didn't, because then you wouldn't be here. Oh wow, so she's turning 20 this year, if she hasn't already. Well, happy 20th birthday, whatever it is. Hopefully it's a good birthday.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room. Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
That is, like, just take a moment to appreciate that. This room is about the same size as mine, actually. But my bed is massive. I have a queen-size bed, so yeah, none of this would fit. Also, it's like right smack dab in the middle of my room, so this is actually a lot bigger than my room. Oh, another secret room. Another secret room. Another secret room.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
We go through here? Or here? Do I get to choose?
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Did she act? It's pretty cool. Wait, can I not explore this? Can I, like, look around?
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
That's a nice cake. Is that a cookie?
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe.
Hold on. Hi.
I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned.
Ooh.
So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Oh my god. This
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Let's play some pool. Oh no.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Can I break this? Dun 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 dun. Well, dude.
Walter, are you there? Walter vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
God, it's Molly's room.
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
Yeah, why would you do that? I have to abandon him if I don't find him. Where is he?
She sensed the story might not be over yet.
Alright, it's locked. But really, with this song? Okay, now what? Now what? We just beat him?
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
I'm not answering that. I'm not an idiot. But I don't have a choice.
Someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara.
What is it?
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Shut up, stop. Don't laugh. Come on, dude, stop. That was terrible.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as
Sorry.
that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Okay, cool. Bigfoot. Now do I crawl back in here since...
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Because there's an ear.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Right.
funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Uh-oh. Does that mean something's gonna happen?
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night. My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive. Instead of a family, there were just memories of one. Only one restaurant would deliver to our house. We had Chinese a lot.
Nice.
After Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got pretty sick of salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Wow.
I wonder if that comic was right about there being a key inside the music box near the basement.
Am I back in the garage?
Maybe I should go check out that music box down by the basement.
If you insist. Now, I'm no genius, but I'm pretty sure you're never supposed to go into the basement of an abandoned house. This is where bad things happen. Yes.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Cool, now I'm gonna touch everything.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that. I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of a door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
Hello?
I know it's out there, somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
Oh, yeah.
I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here. I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me. Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real. I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of.
I didn't even go all the way up.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth. And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
You know what? I really like the music. Music has been really, really good.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
I'm 14 and this is deep.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet
Basically,
cemetery
I'm
may
monkey.
be more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Wow, all these people. I mean, all these animals. I mean, Coco was 5, 8, 3, 4. Charlie was 14. Wow. She was 8. 5.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Died on Halloween. Oh, wow. She died on her birthday? She was 16, right? I forgot.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
I mean, everybody here is the son of Odin.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
What?
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand.
Okay. Right now? Sure.
But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Hold on. Yeah. Okay. So,
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
I'm just gonna pause it right here, and then stop the stream, and then when I get back, I'll resume the stream and just pick up where I left off.